Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming. I'm Dell and you join me here with the captain of the Don't Give a Hoot, the amazing Scavarious Salacious, who is here to meet Admiral Quinn. So this is our character in Star Trek Online. So we have just stopped the Borg invasion of the Vega colony, and now we have taken our ship of recruits back to Earth SpaceDock, where we are now. So the nice big Earth SpaceDock, you can see Earth outside the window and various ships going by, which is nice to see. So we're going to go and see Admiral Quinn, and also whilst we're in Earth SpaceDock, we're going to make a few little changes and just finish off a few informational points which are in Earth SpaceDock. We'll have a bit of a wander around and see what we can do for various people and see where various elements are going to be that we need in the future. So first of all, let's go and see Mr. Quinn, see what he has to say. Greetings yourself. Okay, I have to talk to Temporal Agent Cray first. Let's go here. Right, well, where is Temporal Agent Cray then? Where? Okay, let's go and there we go. Let's talk to him first then. Obviously, this is an additional. Hello?
Greetings. How can I assist you today?
Who are you?
Well, where do I start? I'm 157 years old. That's only because I spent 90 years caught in a temporal distortion in the Typhon Expanse, serving as an ensign under Captain Morgan Bateson of the USS Bozeman. Much of the crew of the Bozeman found it difficult to integrate back into StarFleet. So much had changed. The Temporal Intelligence Agency took in many of my shipmates, due to our first-hand knowledge of events that occurred in the past. So, that's where I ended up.
Well, I had an encounter with myself.
An encounter, you say? Something temporal in nature, I assume?
Yes, it was me.
That's protocol in these sorts of cases, but rarely do Starfleet officers actually follow through. I can do a quick scan for chronoton radiation. That will tell me what I need to know.
I will try it, but I have been using chronoton moons recently.
I am getting some light chronoton radiation from you. You were exposed to someone from the future, it seems. But not too far. By these readings, I'd say a maximum of 18 months from the day you encountered them.
Me, an Admiral in 18 months?
That's not entirely out of the question. There's been a steady flow of new starship captains and field promotions in the wake of all the crises going on in the galaxy. Someone like yourself could definitely be an admiral in a relatively short amount of time.
Woohoo! That'll be extra medals. That'll be great down the bar. I'll be picking up girls all day long. What's this thing they gave me?
This looks to be a Tesseract-based receiver. Where did you get it?
He gave it to me.
I see. You're not the first to receive one of these from the future. Admiral Archer had a similar device when he was captain of the First Enterprise. These are used to send back information, and in some cases, physical objects from the future. I believe that if you were to do specific tasks that benefit the future, items useful to you could be sent back in time for you to use.
Ah, interesting. So basically we have this Delta Recruit task with only rewards. So these are marks we get. Let's see, as well as character traits and other special known from. So basically if we do these Delta Recruit missions, by the looks of it, so complete missions to rank up your captain. So we can do various things to potentially give me more items. Interesting. We will look into that more. That's all, thanks. Okay.
Your future self has a Tesseract communication receiver. Using this device will open the Delta Recruit UI.
So if we click on that, or we could just click up over there. So I just have to look for certain objectives which are associated with this Delta objectives. And it's going to give me various items. Some of it's lock boxes by the looks of it. Some of it's energy. Oh, okay, we've got various items here we'll be given. That's interesting. So we'll look at that at a later point. It's not going to affect our mission at this moment, but it is new for the Iconian, so that wasn't in the original versions that I played. Now we can go and talk to our Admiral. I am reporting. Give me the good news. Yes, we do. So yes, I have been promoted. Yeah, I was the first captain. I've read the reports facing off against Klingon. Right, okay, so I did lots of stuff. I'm really good. Yeah, I'm not bullshitting. It is true. Yeah, and we did get in harm's way, but hey, I'm a brave little man with a beard. Yay, we need more dwarven Starfleet captains. Excellent. Oh yes, Enterprise, can I have it now? Yes, we have quite a few things happening at the moment, so they're hard to find. Right, okay. I'm going to give you rank of lieutenant and give you the command of the... Yes, well, okay, I now have it. Right. Yes, you won't regret this. You've chosen just the right person. What can I do for you now, sir? Okay, so first of all, we're going to go up against the Klingons. It's going to be get the toilet paper out again and wipe the Klingons. Okay, so consoles are used, that's good. 3 phasers and tactical consoles. Okay, good for my beams. Okay, so we'll go and fit those. So we have been assigned, we'll go check on these later. There's various tips you can go on here. Ship customization, which we'll go and have a look at now, ship equipment, and bridge officers. So how to use them, etc. So you can obviously look through those on your own. Having my own ship, yeah, okay, we went through that, so I'm really good, that's why I get my own ship. Okay, so that's good. Now while we're up here, look, let's go, let's not worry about that for the moment. Let's go here, angle. Right, we have, this is the diplomatic corps. So we can talk to the that diplomatic, and that is where you can actually get some extra missions which help you with diplomatic points. So we have various first contact and other missions here. So that's first contact missions. How do I get in FDC? Yeah, okay, so we look out for those and then we can start getting extra missions to help us in that particular area, so that's fine. Right, what have we got over here? Because there is a few other little extras. We've got a little man with a green over the top. Okay, talk to Ensign Razarek. So changing clothes. Okay, and the skills trainer. So what we can do is we can go and change the clothes of our character. Now we don't want to do that because I like my little character at the moment. But we'll go and have to speak to Gen. We'll add that as a potential Gen tool and go and change that. We might change the clothing on our bridge officers. Right, skills trainer. So we go and speak to Bolt. Okay, that's fine. We will go and speak to them later. Let's go and have a look down here what we can do, and have a person word with this person, Captain Sulu. Right, patrol missions. So basically we can get missions in space to go and patrol certain areas, and they're like a daily mission that you can good to go and grind some experience, etc. with. Who do we have over here? This is Commander Bolt, which is going to be about skills. So we can train my skills. So this is what I was showing you in the spending my skill points up here. We've got a few more points available now as well. We've got another 2,000 points available, so we can do a little bit more in the emitters and a little bit more in there. We'll accept that, that's fine, as an example. Right, and bridge officers, your bridge are most important crew. Right, how do I give them better skills? Right, so we can spend expertise to improve their abilities or get them new skills. Now I want some new skills on some of these characters, because I don't want the skills that they have at the moment. Right, so that's fine. Okay. Let's exit out of that. That's thank you. So we need to find out about training some of our officers in some additional skills. What have we got down here? Who are you then? Skill trainer. Thank you very much. Right. So respecking is once you've made a load of choices in your skill tree and you want to change them again, you can get a respec. A respec, you get it when you change level. And at certain other times, respec basically allows you to totally change where your points have been associated on that person. So if I go to show my points, where's my points again? Skills. There we go. So we can tell when we get to another skill level, we could remove some off this starship training. Weapons training, or if we'd chosen something that later on we decide, oh, I don't use that anymore, we can remove it and put it into one of the higher level skills. So you can basically totally retrain yourself, which is handy. Oops, we will go over here. Who are you, sir? You're the bridge officer trainer, just the person we've been looking for. Okay, the store. So as you can see, when you buy and sell, we have to buy and sell certain training manuals, and the training manuals cost energy credits. Now what have we got as far as energy credits go at the moment? We don't have any energy credits, but what we can do to get energy credits is sell some of the weapons we've got which are no longer of use to us, or items. So this here as an example, if I go here and go to my replicator and recycle, you can see some of the things here I can recycle for credit. So this Mark 1 rifle, recycle it, and we get back, we've got 100 credits now. So okay, we'll go for, and what else can we get rid of? Now we've got a better array, so I can get rid of this standard array. Okay, that didn't give us any money, and we can get rid of that, which doesn't give us any money. What gives us money? Right, we want that phaser array because that's going to improve our ship. We want that. Possibly want that. Yeah, we'll get rid of that photon torpedo launcher. That's going to give us 451. Yeah, because we're going in for a beam boat here. Recycle. Anything else? No, we'll leave it on that. That's giving us 451 points. So that's cool. Now we can go back to the bridge officer. So one of the things we want is to retrain in our tactical space. We've got two options here for our Elisa character. One would be a training manual to do tactical beam fire at will, which basically attacks multiple targets at the same time, which is a very handy many times if you've got multiple targets. The other one is is doing a very powerful single. Now I like the beam array overload because it replaces effectively the torpedo. So when I see someone's ships and shields go down, we basically hit that, and the next attack on that person or that ship will have extra damage. So, and once the shields are down, that's a good bit. So we're going to buy that one for our tactical bridge officer. That's excellent. Now how much? We've still got some money left, so let's see. Engineering, engineering space. Oh no, actually they're okay. So it was the science space. What would be good for us? Polarized hull, because we're now going to get rid of the tachyon beam, which is not something that doesn't fit into the idea of the character that Scavarious will be. You know, we're going to be tanky, so we need something which is tanky. So what have we got? Hazard emitters, they get rid of any buffs that have been applied to us, which is good. Science team, shield recharge rate, which is good. It does buff our shields. Tractor beam, most probably not. Mask energy, don't need. Transfer shield strength is good for regen of shields. So it basically gives us a good reshield generation on each shield and increases our damage potential. So that's a good shield one. Although we've already got our engineer has a effectively already has, let's get this right, emergency power to shields, which gives us an immediate shield increase, which is most probably already good enough. So let's look for a hull one. So science, so polarized hull. So polarized hull will increase our damage resistance on our hull. That could be good for us. So if they do take our shields down, we can hit that and go there. But actually, I'm thinking more the transfer shield strength, because I'd rather get there before they get to the hull. Yeah, so we're going to go for that one there. We're going to be able to go for the shield tanking a little bit. Although the engineering cruiser ships we possibly have aren't the best shield tanking ones, I think we'll go for that one. We might get a polarized hull at a later time. So let's buy that one as well. Now if we bring up our crew, what we can now do is retrain. So we should have in our here beam override. So now I can click this learn button, and Elisa this will be changed here to be the beam overload. Sorry, learn. See, and that's now been taken over. So that's now our. She actually knows both. And we've got beam overload and beam overload too, so that's going to be good. Actually, we're going to have that double effect, and we could actually swap around. You can see I've changed it around there, but we're going to leave it on the beam override for the moment, which is cool. And then we also got Tavel, which we're going to change the tachyon for the transfer shield strength. And that used up some of the expertise levels. Now obviously we can buy the books and teach them these other ones as well, and then depending on the ship we end up with, we can change how how they want that ship to work for them. But unfortunately we can't increase that level any further. That is just stuck at that particular level. There's no increasing it above the basic by the looks of it, unfortunately, which is fine for the moment. So in the second level, tractor beam, we might remove that. I don't know, that might be still good. I like tractor beam. It's good because it stops a person turning and stops them in their tracks, and if once you've got them in your arc of fire, you can hold them in position for a little while and basically if they're in range, 5 kilometre range, and hold them there whilst you basically unload on them. So I do like that one, but we'll check that out later. Koles, we didn't check on the skills of Koles actually, and he's got beam array fire at will, which was the other skill I was looking for, but we'll sort that one out later, I think. I'm not too worried about him. One other bit we will do is, on the ship, we have some items to put into the ship. Some better equipment. We'll work this through. One is we're going to remove this torpedo here, and we're going to put this beam array here, which has a damage of 88.5, which is good, in the front. So we're just making ourselves a total beam boat. We've got this console here, which will increase the damage potential even further. So that 88.5. So what is that? What's that? 3.8% phaser damage. That's good. Is that phaser? Yes. So that's good. Right, what else have we got here? We've got a engineering console which will reduce damage. That's a nice one for our hull. What have we got here? Shield emitter increases our regeneration rate. We're not going to say no to that one because we do want good shields. And what is this here? This is a replacement console which improves starship sensors, dampeners, which is good, and power ratio. So that's all round just a better deflector. So we'll put that in the position there. Okay. I don't think these will, if we go into replicator, I don't think we're going to get any money for any of these. Let's recycle. I could sell these on things. No, we'll just get rid of them for the moment, just to get them off the list. And oops, let's come back from there a little bit. If I go here, we have this gun is maybe a bit better than the one we have already. 56.1 DPS. Yep, so that's better. So I will have that. Okay, and we'll give Elisa that rifle because that's better than the pistol she had by a little bit. So that's a cone of phaser split beam rifle, and I ended up with a full auto rifle, so it's slightly different weapon type of weapon. I do like the split beam as a preference, but yeah, we'll give this a go. It's quite fun to use. Thank you very much. Right, so that's another thing we've done. So 2 more things I would like to get done in this little section is, first of all, we'll have a look at ship customizing, see what we can do. That's an assignment officer. I don't need you. Which are you? You're a fleet ambassador. No, that's where the fleet ambassador is. Let's see what else we have around here. Here we go. Hello. Security officer. Whoa, what are you, security? No, I don't want to speak to you after all. You're boring. Go away. Right. Okay. I'll be out in the main deck then. So we need to go out into the main area rather than here. We're finished in this particular area. So the map up the top here is a little cluttered, I've got to say. It's not easy to see what's around on here. You can see there's so many information points. Right, so our ship customizations are down here. Oh, hello. This is where you can buy ships and do various customizations you might want to the ships. So we can requisition shuttles and other items here, which we could browse what ships were available or to buy or have. We don't want any at the moment. We can, let's see what else we got over here. We can customize our ship. Let's go into the customize our ship and have a look what we could do. So every ship has more or less options as to what we can do to it. Now we've got a nice Miranda at the moment, but we could change it to one of the other basic designs, and we can also, there's different bridges which are available Obviously you've got some which are available for Zen, which I'm not going to spend on this at the moment, but we'll go with the standard, the original bridge at the moment. There we go. And windows, we can change the windows. Yeah, the top one's okay. And we can change what it looks like. Oh, yeah, should we go for a nice dark? We'll go for a nice dark colour, I think. With a bit of red and a bit of... what colour is that changing? Well, we'll have a bit of purple in there as well for no problem whatsoever. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now, there would be a total cost potentially in this. Obviously I have Zen because of my account, but you would have a total cost available either for Zen or for credits, etc. to do this. So at the moment we'll just purchase that and save our changes. So we've just made it look a little bit different. Now, repairs. If our ship, if we go into, we haven't gone through that, is ship injuries, and that's when we get out of this default setting. It is possible for our ship to take damage over time when we lose battles, etc. We can do a select your ship here. We've only got one ship, so that's not a problem. What other options have we got? Ship equipment. Here we can buy standard equipment. It's not going to be blue or green coloured, which is better. It will be standard equipment. Again, it's for energy credits. So the first level, as you can see here, 1, 3. So if we just want some basic normal equipment, and it goes for all of the various items, including, you know, consoles, consumables. Consumables are shields, batteries, etc. But we're going to try and use what we pick up whilst we're travelling around. Nice view. You can see a lot of the ships here. Some of the very big ships and some of the smaller ships up the front here and along the side. Interesting. Yes. Nice view. Let's have a word with you. Have you got anything interesting to say, Mr. Sissel? No, I know how to undock, so yeah, we will go and continue around. So next we're going to go and have a look at our clothing. Okay, Ensign, have you, apart from the ridges, have you got anything nice to say? Oh yes, the captain's yacht. Yes, we'll have a look at that at another time. Okay, that's for small craft. Okay, so let's just see where I've got to go. Clothing. I think I'm over this way. I think. Now we have the exchange, which we're not going to use myself very much, because again, I'm going to try and get all my equipment either from missions or through the game rather than the exchange. The exchange over here is like it's Starfleet eBay, basically. You can buy items from players, you can put items on there to sell. A lot of people, you know, do very well at that, and they make money and extra money by selling items they sell. I'm going to use the recycle. Ferengi. Ferengi are, well, they're Ferengi. You can get some nice equipment, or different equipment, shall we say. There's also for unlocking boxes, by the way. Let's have a look. They're Ferengi collectors. Prototype consoles. Okay, so if we find certain items, we can come here and sell them for extreme good amounts of money. Let's go and have a look at our clothing though. Speak to Grim. Okay, so basically here we can tailor our uniforms for ourselves and our players. So we've got this uniform here, so I think I will sort of update our other character, to our bridge officers, to have this basic my words have got basic uniform. which I'm trying to remember exactly which one we had now, which is not handy. So we had uniform jacket loose. Okay, so which one did we go for? Was it Antares? No. I'll find it in a minute. Which one should we go for? Was it? No, it wasn't Sierra. I'll find it in a little bit. That's quite nice, I like that. Sierra Sleek, possibly Sierra Sleek. No, it wasn't Starfleet Academy, although that's got certain could be interesting. It wasn't Odyssey. I'm serious. I have to look down. Which bloody uniform did I end up taking? Okay. I think it was one of the Sierras. It wasn't Sierra Black. Sierra Experimental. Yes, that looks like the one. Sierra Experimentals. But I might just change them around a little bit on some of the characters. So, but now I know which one it is, we'll cancel that and we'll go to the bridge officers. So let's change Elisa's basic uniform, 7 of 9 uniform. Tempting. Right, so we'll start with the Sierra Experimental. Like that, but we will change. Oops, what we have to do is go back here. Sierra Experimental, apply so we can see it. There we go. That's not too bad. Not too bad. I like that. I've got to say though, because of the standard of our character, yeah, I think it's going to have to be skirts. The females definitely in skirts. Now my own character, I wonder if he can wear shorts. Do they have shorts? I wonder. Okay, but we will purchase that as a change to our character. Thank you. There we go. And we'll do the same for Zava. We'll see what Zava looks like in here as well. Right? Yeah, I'm guessing she's female. So let's go for a nice, again, skirts. Yes, it looks like Jiggly. It's like Pip. Oh yes. I'd love to change the hair, etc., and less ridges. I might have to try if I can make a Pip actually. We'll see about that later. Making Farscape in the Star Trek universe. Right, so again, one more time, we'll just sort that out. So we're not going to make any other changes, we're going to keep it standard. That way, as I get new characters in, we'll just be able to move them through. There is one change maybe I'd like to do. Let's have a check. If I go to uniform, what's the boots we have? Feet. Boots combat. I don't like those combat boots. I think which one looks better? Which one were we using? It's got short boots. No. The Intel looks good. They're a bit expensive though. Them I've got. Oh, they look quite nice. What else have we got? It's good boots. Good boots. Those Sierra ones, I think they look better than the combat boots. Or it's just standard level like that. Let's have a check. So they're the, yeah, and I've got to change those ones. Don't like those. So let's just quickly modify them. Change them to. So I have to be boots leather. I like those boots leather actually. They look quite nice. Out of all the ones, I think there's some other nice ones there. Odyssey, yeah. We'll just reduce that down. That's a little bit better. I won't worry about the ones that are in Zen that way. I haven't purchased already. There we go. The little anklet boots, don't like those. Have to have nice boots. Boots. we'll go with the boots leather. I like those ones. Yep. Okay, that's a bit better. We'll go through and modify these ones as well with the same uniform. So it's a boots combat. It's going to be boots leather. There we go. And the same for Tivel. Modify, uniform, boots leather. There we go. And collars. Modify. Sierra experimental. Oh, it's going a bit weird there for some reason. Let's change that. Don't know what's going on there. Okay, let's cancel out of that. Try that again. Modify. It doesn't like something. That's a little bit. Well, luckily we can finish that off. There we go. Save outfit. Outfit saved. Right. We'll go back to my own. Just make sure what my own looks like. Yes, that looks quite nice. I like that. Right, we'll exit out. So that's our uniforms done. So we have a much nicer looking bridge officers when we get through. I think that's it for. We can buy other personal equipment. Is going to be things like kits and our own personal laser weapons in here. So we could do personal equipment for each of our troopers or E-team weapons. So we could upgrade some of their guns. We can also, what can we get here? We can also get kits for myself. So at the moment I've got that one with the mines, and we could look at engineering. What have we got? Modules. So what we can now, there is you can buy a simple kit, which is mechanic, or there is a fabrication module. So if we look at that, and then you can buy modules for it, which puts in extra modules, which basically adds, let's say here, beam turret, a level 2 beam turret, and you add that to your kit. And we'll, as that comes into effect, we'll have a look at that in the game as we come across it, rather than worry too much about it now. Let's see what Mr. Shelby says. What are tech upgrades? Okay, this is where you can take something you already have and increase it by 1 mark, rather than selling it and buying a new version. You can also possibly improve the tech, and it works on just about anything, which is good. So you can improve your equipment steadily if you've got something that you like to keep, rather than just selling it and buying it again. So we can make, if I do R&D, I'll be able to make engineering tech upgrade packages. I'm mostly not going to look in doing that, but you could do that. So we can buy them and then upgrade, or we can build them under R&D. Well, that's interesting. So we build it and then decide afterwards how to use it. And then there's an accelerator. So it's a potentially two-part usage. Any others? No, we seem to be. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Right. I think we don't need to worry about commodity. Commodity are extras you carry in your ship, and they are either used in certain exchanges in R&D, or they may be part of a mission, such as we'll go and see what's available here if we go there. You'll have certain items you can purchase. See, medical supplies, provisions, shield generators, etc. These are fairly basic ones, and you might, for instance, have provisions which you have to provide 5 provisions to a planet, etc. We don't worry about those at the moment. We'll see what we've got here. Broker horse, you might give us something. Yep. Right, so we've got certain areas where we can provide aid. So Valanis would need medical provisions and shield generators. So I could go back here and get some shield generators and medical provisions if we were going into the Delta Valanis area. Maybe we'll look at that one again, look at it later. But this is, we're just going around a bit of Earth SpaceDock at the moment. This is, as you can see, the shuttle bay, as well as access to the bank. While we're doing that, the bank is basically, you have an account bank, which is all of your characters on a bank, an account can use that bank, which does allow you to transfer items between characters. Or your own little bank here, which is where you can store, if your inventory here starts getting a bit full, we can move items into the bank here for later storage. Yeah, if we need them. Got nothing to put it in there at the moment, and I've just realised something we can use. We can put this shield battery in here. We'll discuss that later about use of that. Okay. So, shuttle bay. Very nice seeing the shuttles go in and out. There's some people moving around there. Very nice graphics. Nice touch. Things like that is a nice touch in this game. Where else have we got? We talked about the exchange. We could go down to the shuttle bay. See what's available to us here. So we could. This is where we can go to. We can take a shuttle down to Starfleet Academy, and if we've got to do something down there, which is we don't need to at the moment. We do need to go down to Starfleet Academy, possibly where we've got to look up bridge officers. So anywhere else that we need to look at the moment? I don't think there's any primary requirements at the moment. So our next, so this has been a little adventure around the StarDock, Earth SpaceDock. So if we get back up to here a second, so hopefully next time we can look at the Stranded in Space mission. So if we go here, right, so hopefully I leave you here in SpaceDock operations. That's just a little bit of a tour around, so you can find out where places are. Obviously you can find your own little ways around there, depends what you want. There's loads of other little places I haven't been to in SpaceDock. Next time we're here we'll have a little investigation, maybe when we change to our next ship. After this we'll mainly be out in space, I think primarily doing the various missions on the Klingon front. But hopefully you enjoyed this little view of Star Trek Online. If you liked it, press the like button. Please leave a comment about what you think about the game, or what I should do next, or if I missed something, or if I got something totally and utterly wrong, which does happen on occasion, because some of this stuff has been a while since I've seen, especially from a recruit's perspective. I just go up to it and use it. Until then though, I hope you enjoyed everything. Have fun out there in space. Until next time, have fun.